A very good morning, dear students. Welcome to e-learning classes of Sacred Hearts of the subject economics. Dear students, in the previous lecture of economics, we have discussed the topic that was change in quantity demanded or change in demand, that is also known as movement along the demand curve and shift in demand curve. Initially, we have discussed the concept of movement along a demand curve, or we can say it as the change in quantity demanded. So, it was a particular situation when demand for a commodity changes due to change in own price of the commodity. It is having two aspects. The very first is the extension of demand, in which demand for the commodity increases due to decrease in the own price of the commodity when other factors remain constant. And second, we have discussed about the contraction. It is a particular situation when demand for a commodity decreases due to increase in own price along with the no change in the other factors, which is indicated as the upward movement of the demand curve. Thereafter, we have discussed about the change in demand, or we can say it as the shift in demand curve. It was also having two aspects. The very first is increase in demand. So what was that? Even when price remain constant, the demand for a commodity increases. That was considered as the increase in demand. There were many reasons, such as increase in the income of the consumer and increase in the price of the substitute goods, etc. Thereafter, we have discussed about the concept of decrease in demand. So when prices remain constant but still demand for a commodity decreases due to unfavorable changes in other factors, is considered as the decrease in demand. It results in the backward shift of the demand curve, and there were many reasons, such as decrease in the income of the consumer when price of the substitute good decreases, when when price of complementary good increases, and so on. Dear students, today we are going to discuss the two topics. The very first is the movement along the demand curve and the shift in demand curves difference, and thereafter we are going to discuss about the one of the important topic of the chapter, that is the cross price effect. So let's get started. Initially, we will discuss the difference between movement along the demand curve and the shift in demand curve. The very first is the meaning. So initially, what is the movement? So it refers to change in demand for a commodity due to change in own price of the commodity. And if we talk about the shift in demand curve, so it is a particular situation where demand for a commodity changes, but even when the prices remain constant. Thereafter, we have discussed the second basis, that is a constant factor. So in the movement, other determinants, that means other than price, remain constant. And in the condition of shift in demand curve, own price of the commodity is assumed to be constant, and all other factors used to change simultaneously. Thereafter, next topic, next basis, that is a movement or shift. So in the movement along the demand curve, we can see the upward or the downward movement along the demand curve. But if we talk about the shift in demand curve, so we used to see the forward and the backward shift in demand curve. And the last point, that is the aspect, or we can say it parts. So movement along the demand curve is having two parts: extension of demand, contraction of demand. And shift in demand curve is also having the two aspect, but the name is increase in demand and decrease in demand. Thereafter, the next topic, that is the cross price effect. So if we talk about the cross price effect, or we can say it as how price of the related goods affects demand for a commodity. So we can simply say it cross price effect, or it can be asked how prices of the related goods affect the demand for a particular commodity. We all know that the related goods are of two types: substitute goods and complementary goods. Initially, we will discuss in the context of the substitute goods. So the very first topic is demand for a commodity in relation to price of the substitute goods. So if we talk about the change in the price of the substitute goods, then there will be two conditions. The very first is increase in price of substitute good, and the second can be the decrease in price of the substitute good. So the very first point we are going to discuss: when price of the substitute good increases, more of the commodity will be demanded at the same price. Why? Because the consumer who are using who were involved or indulged with the use of the substitute goods now will move for the basic commodity because it become the expensive. And what happens accordingly, the demand will increases even when there will be same prices. We can depict it as the forward or the rightward shift in the demand curve. Thereafter, the second one, that is the decrease in the price of substitute good. So dear student, when the prices of the substitute good will decreases, now more of the particular consumer will use the substitute good, and as a result, what happen, there will be decrease in the demand of the particular commodity. Let us assume it as, if the prices of the coffee will decrease, so many of the consumer who were using tea, now they will move for the consumption of coffee. And what will happen, as a result, the demand for tea will decrease even when the decrease. So it is the decrease in the price of the substitute good. And what will happen, and accordingly demand for the good will decrease, and it is depicted as the backward or the leftward shift in the demand curve. D1 was the initial demand curve, but as soon as the price of substitute good decreases, now more of the consumer are using the substitute good, and at last, when more of the consumer will use coffee, then the demand of the tea will decrease, and it is depicted as the D2. Now the next one is the demand for a commodity in relation to the price of the complementary goods. The very first is increase in the price of complementary good. So as soon as the price of the complementary good will increases, the demand for the commodity will decrease. Why? Because as soon as the prices of petrol will increase, then the demand for the vehicle that are run by the petrol will decrease, because overall maintenance will increase. And what will happen, accordingly the demand curve will shift backward, and the vice versa in the condition of the next situation. So this is all about today. God bless you all. Lots of love.